Hi everyone, if you're planning to fly, then there are two types of luggage, and in this video I will be listing down what you can pack in your check-in luggage. I have already made the video of what you can pack in the carry-on luggage, so do check that one as well. So guys, before I discuss to you about the check-in luggage items, I would like to mention that carry all your expensive items money in your hand luggage so that you're not misplacing or you're not losing it in case your check-in luggage gets misplaced. It's really important to properly label your check-in luggage so that in case even if it gets misplaced, they know whom does it belong to and they can reach you out. Due to this reason, I'm not only mentioning my home number and my home address, but also the address where I'm going to live in Germany, and lastly also my email account so that they can write me an email. Secondly, whatever items I will be showing you for the check-in luggage, in case there are some electronics items, then make sure that you put it in your hand luggage because it is not allowed to carry any electronic items in your check-in luggage. Thirdly, I have already listed some of the items that are prohibited and are not allowed to export out of India in your check-in luggage. For instance, lighter, coconut, etc. Lastly, make sure that you are carrying a lot of passport size photographs with you in different dresses because in Germany it is really costly to get passport size picture, and it should be a standard one like what you actually need for the passport, because in Germany you will definitely need it all the time, and in case they will ask you for the recent photograph picture, then you can present them with a different dressed one, the different dressed photograph. So now guys, in the check-in luggage what to pack part of this video, I will be showing you many different items, which actually does not mean that you have to carry and bring it with you, because there is always a chance that you can buy it in Germany. Also, it depends on how much check-in luggage allowance your flight is allowing you. According to it, you can decide whether you want to carry that item or it's not that important to carry with you. Lastly, of course, it depends on how long you are staying in Germany or for how many months you would like to pack and bring stuff here. So now for this part of the video, I will make it a little more graphic in a way that I will show you what things you can bring, and the items that I will mention are expensive here in Germany. Maybe you can bring that item with you, but again, any electronic items I'm showing will go into hand luggage. Now let's go. La 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 la. This part of the video I will be covering different categories. The first one I will cover the clothings, and then I will move on to the medicine, food, personal care items as well. I have laid down all the clothings that if I am you, I will be carrying it with me. And this is the clear plastic bag I was talking about in the hand luggage. If you guys can put your personal items, boxes that are less than 100 ml, you can easily put it inside this bag, and then in that way the security check-in will know what is inside and there won't be any problem. And because in this video both girls and boys are watching it, therefore it's really important for me to tell you in general what things you can carry. And the first thumb of rule is that 3 tops goes with 1 bottom. On top are my outerwear, and here is like more like a innerwear, so you might need something like special. Here I have a dress which I might need, I might not need, or you can buy it in Germany from Primark or Turkish market. Beside dress, you might want to pack something formal like formal shirt, pants or dress, which you might need for your interview. Then these 3 you can carry, like the shirts or the top you can carry for summer, which are lighter. Then you can wear it with your jeans or some light trousers or leggings. And of course for summer you will also need a half pant for home or the sleeveless dresses because it gets really hot. Then for winters I have here 3 sweatshirts. Make sure that you have a hoodie with it, which is really common here, sweaters with you. And then here I have 2 high necks. Then warmer is like a thermal wear which you actually need 2 or 3. You can wear at home, outdoors, but inside. Then you have t-shirt, leggings, and then long socks. Here you can see that I have 2 bottoms, which I guess is enough to make sure that this top is matching with your bottoms. Then I have some muffler, 1 hat, and 1 pair is enough And I have lots of innerwear. This is important part. In Europe, if you layer, your clothes need not to be thick. And if you do the layering, you can save yourself from buying even the expensive items. Like you can see right now, I am wearing inside a warmer and then this high neck and then a sweater. If you have to eventually buy in terms of clothes, it's better to buy it from Germany and it's cheaper. You don't really need to buy it from India. But if you have it, then bring it. And that's my mantra.
So cliche. I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written.
Now let's move on to the other items. Now in this section, I will just put the pictures and then you can make your own list. There are some items which I brought from Germany, so you can consider replacing it with the items that you like from India. So because I didn't have any Indian one, it's already like 1.5 years I haven't been back to India, so I'm actually running out of my Indian beauty things and food stuff. Coming first time, I would like to tell you that there are two kind of suitcases that are available and could be good. One is like this cloth one, the fabric one, and the other is more sturdier like this plastic one. You can buy any of it depending on what you prefer, because according to me the fabric one is a little heavier than compared to the suitcase one. The suitcase one can get broken easily, the fabric one will not. The suitcase one will not be compressed by any other luggage, but the fabric one will. So guys, whatever is more cheaper, because I brought mine on Amazon, and just take that one and come here. That's it. So for the footwear, I would suggest anything that's flat first of all, and of course you can always have something for formals which could be a little bit of heel, but for special occasions that can be used, right? So the two most important footwear I would suggest is, of course, one should be sportswear, which you can also use it for hiking, outdoor activities. You can wear it throughout the summer as well. Then the second one could be like a boot, which is more for like winter. It could also be used for formal. So these are like two most important ones. But if you still have space and you still have like capacity in terms of like weight, then you can think of bringing like your flip-flops, so something for the beach, then something like for the summer casual, so like a flat summer casual footwear, which could be like your just simple sneakers. And for the winters, you can think of bringing more like for formals, like leather shoes, flat leather shoes, and as for the men, like a laced shoes. And for the women, it could be like a ballerinas, flat ballerinas for like everyday office wear or for universities. And then for the winters, you can also wear it with like socks, but I wouldn't suggest. Usually for the winters, these type of items you can buy it from Europe, because it's made for that specific geographical conditions. The shoes that you need in Europe for winters is mostly comes with the grip, so you do not slip on the snow, and also it's mostly flat and it's quite sturdy, so the soles are quite thick, so you don't really feel the cold. Sometimes it also lined inside so that it keeps you warm and cozy. And the outer part of the shoes, make sure that it's waterproof or at least doesn't get ruined by the water. As I have mentioned several times, it can rain anytime, so be prepared that your shoes should not get damaged because of getting in contact with the water. Now moving on to the voiceover part. So this is just as for your reference. This was my stuff while I was in Europe first time. So very immature, not having enough videos. That was really guiding me. So you're like in luck. Moving ahead for this video, it's also important that depending on the size of your bag and what you're stuffing it, you properly accommodate it. So here are some of the tips and ways you can do it. So always seal your liquid items so it doesn't leak inside your bag. And then moving ahead, you should also fold your items in a way that more can be accommodated in one bag according to the weight limit that you have in with your airline. So always check that with the airline, that what is your weight limit, and depending on that you can stuff in your luggage. So for example, in the Air India, you are in luck because they really, with the student visa first time, they can offer you like 75 kgs in total. So like 3 suitcase for check-in and 1 for laptop bag, which you can carry on. And of course, if you forget something, you can always buy it in Europe. Maybe going forward, I will make also video on that, like what items you can buy it from here, and it's not so pricey, especially if you're going for the private brand. Now, moving on to the smaller items that you should be carrying while you're coming to Europe. So, you should be always carrying like some medicine, and of course, some of the medicines require prescriptions. So, in case you're carrying like antibiotics, then you need a prescription as well with you. So, apart from this, I think it's really important that you carry with you like multivitamin, calcium tablets, which are like day to day usage purpose. Then, for rare cases, like you can have painkillers, so in case you get like headache, and then some bandages, so you don't have to really run to the pharmacy for just to buy one or two bandages. Then like if you have some favorite daily use vitamins like from Himalaya, like neem, so you can also bring those. Apart from this, if you are having like issues with like digestions, or like you might suspect having like diarrhea or something, then also bring tablets for that, because it's quite difficult to get like a doctor's availability over here, and also like making way to the hospital. Of course, you have like ambulance cost covered, but it's always like for emergency cases. Then here you can see I also have like omega capsules, because most of the omega capsules here are like coated with the beef gelatin, which I cannot consume personally. Moving forward in terms of like skincare, what can we have here? So there are like Neutrogena products which you can also buy from here. But if you have your own favorite face washes, and then you can buy those and bring it here. And then here like I have added Kama products, so you can also bring those. So like maybe you have like your favorite toner, rose toner, and then shampoo, like anything that's your favorite. Otherwise, you always have here in abundance, and there are like very nice private brands as well which you can buy. But then like if you have some like particular lip color shade that you cannot live without, and it really goes well with your skin tone, then bring it all those things. Then here like for women, it's important that you have like your eyebrow plucker, clips, hairpin, earbud, threads, Vaseline, so that you can really protect your skin, especially in the winter. It's really dry over here, so body lotion that works for your skin is like you need it here. Then nail cutter, and probably you might have seen in one of my videos in the room tour. So I have mentioned, so there was like a window on just top of my head, and if you do not have curtains, you really need these eye masks. So in case you don't have it or you get it in the airplane, well, good. Otherwise, I would highly suggest you to like have sleep mask as well, because it's too bright in Europe. Then hair comb, toothbrush, because toothbrushes are quite cheaper in India. Then sanitizers. So when I came to Europe, that time sanitizers were not so common, so I was buying it from DM. Now because of the pandemic, so you get it in every place. But yeah, still in India it's quite cheaper. Then like a small soap bar, so just for your like 1 week to survive, you should have like small shampoos, small creams, so that you can just survive for a week. Then razor appliator, toothpaste, and most important thing, your bathrobe or like towel, that's must, and of course your sleepers and flip flop. Then moving on to the student things, so it's important that you have some stationaries as well. Usually you get most of the stationaries as well, like in the university, and especially during your onboarding. So for instance, in my case, I have received this Mannheim University envelope, and there were like some notepads and one pen as well, which I still have. Apart from this, you need to carry like a notebook, so it's up to you. If you have it, just bring like a thin version, which doesn't weigh much. Then, if you have like pens, which is quite cheaper in India and with lots of variety, so you can always bring those with you if you have it. Otherwise, I do not recommend it, because maybe the refill will leak because of the flight and the air pressure that you experience in the when the flight is in the air. So yeah, like pencil box, so the pen box or bag, then sellotape, staplers, rubber, then coin bag is also quite popular here. So if you have like coin bag, could be of use, because here people are dependent on the cash. Yes. Then your like wallet. So these are some like basics you need for the classrooms. Apart from this, as I have mentioned you earlier in my previous videos, if you haven't seen it, please watch the carry-on luggage, because that's where I have recommended that to carry all your document work in your carry-on luggage. So in case your check-in bag gets lost, you're not really losing your important documents. So important documents such as like university certificates or I mean, passport, of course, you won't be carrying there, right? Like, and other like pictures, identity card, driving license, so do not carry it in the check-in baggage. Moving on to the other set of things. So these are like miscellaneous products. So it's up to you if you want to carry in here. So maybe some mini vanity bags if you need, so that you can carry it with you. Then sunglasses if you have already, otherwise it's quite expensive over here, and especially the branded ones, it just looks like it gets triple the cost. Then your watch, nail paints, favorite shade if you have, then shoe polish protector, then like deodorant, your favorite one if in case you have like some allergies. Then most important part is that you need to carry like an umbrella, or at least like the best thing I would say is to carry like a raincoat, because umbrella can be blown away, especially in the storm and wind, and which is most of the case. Then carry your glasses with you, and yeah, so this is, I guess, what was all you need. Here I have also added like a coconut oil. For me, I really struggled finding the coconut oil in my first days because I was not really shopping in the ethnic store. I find ethnic store are quite pricey. So, but now you can really find it in the DM, but still coconut oil is cheaper in India. So yeah, if you have any other type of oil that you think like is beneficial for your hair, then you should carry it with you, because in Europe could be difficult for you to find relevant hair oil products. So yeah, carry your hair oil products as well. Then moving on to the most favorite part, which is food. So I would suggest that carry your Maggi. Like first and foremost important thing is Maggi and Maggi masala, because you can actually use that spice for almost everything. It just makes everything taste good. Then carry your favorite tea if you have any. Otherwise, here you have like huge selection of tea. Then in case you like to eat drink like chocolate drink like from Bonvita, Horlicks, something, then you can carry that, because I do not really like the one that they sell here. Then your in case you are like fan of making dosa or these ready to eat things, so it's quite important. So here I bought the dosa with me, and I still have it with me, the new one, and also upma. So recently I flew to Singapore, and I really asked my mom to pack it all these things and ship it to Singapore, and from there I will collect it. So I would really suggest like ready to eat stuff, and I bought things from there. So of course this dosa I bought it from Singapore, because here in Indian store it's so expensive. And then other spices like fennel, fenugreek. These are like mustard seed. You can bring it as well. Then vermicelli. So like really Indian specific things. You can buy things like rice, lentils from here. Turmeric also they sell it. Curry powder also they sell it in the supermarket, so you don't need it. So all these light stuff like Maggi, dosa, like upma, all these ready to eat things, and like Bonvita, Horlicks, all these things I highly recommend you to bring it with you. I hope you have enjoyed it and found this video really informative and beneficial. Do not forget to like and comment on this video and share it with your friends, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Apart from that, do not forget to give me feedback in the comment section, which is really important. So see you then in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.